And Pat, she said, Pat says, I'm good, thanks, Jenna. A little late this week. Be back in a few minutes. Oh, I think you're a little bit early, actually. How are you going, Jenna? Hope you're doing well. Well, we're doing well here, which is a good thing. Matilda is a little bit shy at the moment. She's still getting a little bit used to her new body. So if you haven't heard, this week I put Matilda into surgery. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. Because I was feeling her actual cloth body that was obviously connected to her limbs was a little bit wide set. It was cute and it worked really well with Matilda over the years. But sometimes if she wore something that had very short sleeves or very short in the crotch area, that those jointed limbs that she had would show out quite vibrantly. So we sort of thought, well, it's time for her to grow up a little bit and get into an open limb sort of body. And yeah, she's happy with it at the moment. Terry says hi, Annette. Matilda, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for your precious gift. Thank you so much. We all love them so much. And would you believe it came at one of the best times, because if everyone remembers the little police car that Will Amani has, it's like his cuddle toy. He has it and takes it everywhere he goes. Well, it sort of literally bit the dust. It's the windscreen and the rear screen were pushed in. The wheels were sort of going a bit wonky, and the other day he sort of totally broke the whole roof of the car. So we had to just hide it. So it was dangerous for him to hold. And then your car, little car, arrived and he hasn't let it go. So we're thinking it might be his new lovey. It soon will yet to be seen, but he seems to be a little bit taken with it, and it's sort of going wherever he goes at the moment. So thank you so much. He loves it. Good morning, Angela. Morning, Paula. Hi, hi, Deb. How are you going? I hope you're doing well. Well, Matilda is doing well. She's ready to sort of get unwrapped. It's a bit cold here today. How about everyone else? Is it cold where you are? We're all a bit cold. Angela says hi to Deb. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. This camera is just not doing what I'm asking it to do, so just gonna keep moving it. We'll put your little dolly down. She's been attached to her dolly all week, really, on the lead up, and her dummy, of course, that hasn't sort of come out. So Miss Matilda, getting ready to show everyone your new body. We're still getting used to it, still working out whether it's her or not. You know, it sort of, we had to change it 3 times. The first one was too long, the second one was too short, and the third one, which is this one, seems to be really good. But we're still on the verdict about it, whether we love it or not. So this is her now. So you can see she's got the full limbs, which go right up to the cloth there, and the same, I know you're shy, with the arms go right up. I think it's really cute. It sort of really suits her. She sort of, I know, she sort of can snuggle now and move her little legs around a little bit better. It's sort of working well. What do you reckon, Matilda? Let's take this dummy out, because you're a big girl. You tell everyone what you think of your new body. The outfit might be a little bit still wide in the top for you. We'll put the blanket down. Mama, hi, hey, how are you going? Under the Sun says hi, Annette and Matilda say hello. Brave Under the Sun. Another one, Chance. Oh, I like that. Hi, how you going? Now we're just going to work out the whole new stance of how you're going to sit, because that's a whole new thing too, isn't it? Paula says sun was nice today, but a little chilly now. Wow, we're sort of in the same sort of situation, if you know what I mean, because the sun is beautiful outside, and if you go outside and sit in the sun, it's really nice. What is this one doing? But it's chilly, but that is because it's first thing in the morning. Let's put that over there. Deb says it's cold here. Ooh. And Paula says adorable. Thank you. It's a bit different, isn't it? Oh, Luna's birthday today. Happy birthday to Luna. Another one said, I'm in Ontario, Canada, and it was roasting hot. Ew. You need to get some of our cool air. So yeah, I think it's the new Matilda. It definitely is the new Matilda, and we're going to be able to see some new outfits a little bit that will suit her a little bit more as well. Mama says 103 in Arizona. Wow. Ooh. Pat's here. Hi, Patricia. She said, hi, Annette. Just thought I would catch you before I head to the doctor's. I hope you're doing okay, Patricia. I've been thinking about you. Hi, yes.
Just use those?
No, there should be a full
5 litre one.
Yeah, full 4 litre one. I think it's at, like, you know, just as we open up the garage, the end piece where all the bodies are.
Yep.
I think it's on the bottom of that.
I'll see if I can find it.
Sorry, Michael is working. He's filling, you know, we sell the odorless solvent bottles, the ones we pre-fill. Yeah, he's filling them at the moment, so that's really cute. But look at this outfit. Look at this outfit. It's so cute. Oh, you're so cute now. Well, you were cute before, sorry, but yeah. Patricia, yes, I've got to talk to you, see how you're going. I've listed some more hair this week. I'm actually waiting for, it's been raining a bit, but I'm waiting to get a really great day. I'm going to sit outside, take photos of some of the hair that I don't have photos of, and just try to list the rest. But there is quite a few. I'm talking like, I don't know, about probably 30, 40 more colors that I've got to list. So it all is a process. And as I've told you, it sort of overwhelms me a little bit. So, but I'm going to make a full day to get that done. Your hair has still been selling, but I haven't really fully advertised it because of the fact that I've still got so many to list. So I want to be able to advertise it more and then have everything there for everyone, if you know what I mean. Under the Sun said, I love Matilda's new cloth body. Thank you so much. Another one said, did your daughter have the baby yet? No, she didn't. She's 2 weeks away now. Last night we were a bit on edge. She was having Braxton Hicks, and they were coming like about, I think it was between 3 to 5 minutes. So obviously if it's not consistent, if it's not regular, if it is irregular, that means they're Braxton Hicks. So they were going on for a while. She said they were rather intense. But she has, you know, they have some great things these days. There was an app. She's got an app. So this app gets you to put in the time the contraction starts and put in the time it finishes, and you enter the intensity of it, whether it's, you know, like a 1, a 3, or a 5 intensity, basically what you think. Yeah, it just tells you basically how far between contractions, how long the contraction lasts. Amazing, just truly amazing. So she absolutely knew that they were just Braxton Hicks because they were not consistent, they were not regular. But to say the least, you know, she was a little bit nervous, and so was I. So you always feel prepared, but you're never prepared. So anyway, we've got 2 weeks to go. The doctor yesterday, or the midwife yesterday, gave her the go-ahead to sort of do everything in her power to bring on the labor now. So we're going to be doing lots of walking. She's bouncing on her ball. She's drinking raspberry leaf tea, which, you know, really just softens the cervix and makes it ready to work. She's using this clary sage oil in a diffuser in her room. She's doing everything basically that she can. So we're really excited. So stay tuned, guys, because everyone will sort of know that it's happening when it starts. So as soon as we know she's in labor, I will put on Facebook, I will put on YouTube. I'll probably put, I don't know if I'll do Instagram because I don't want to be too busy trying to do social media. So I'll do on YouTube and Facebook. Straight up, I'll say she's in labor, and that will be a cue if you, when you guys read it, to stay in touch. I'll be doing mini videos throughout the whole time. So you'll sort of be in about the thick of it. I'll be doing as much as I can. And then I've also got a camera where I'll be recording quite a lot of the actual labor and then the birth, whatever we can do. And then once I'm finished and everything's finished and the baby's born, that birth video will go up on my YouTube for you guys to sort of be really involved. Of course, that special part won't be in when the baby's out, but when it's coming out, if I get that. But yeah, so stay tuned. You guys will be involved the whole time, and you can, if you're lucky enough to be around and awake at that time, you can be one of the first to see the baby. Where are we up to? Mama said, I need mohair ASAP. Is Australia? Yes, we are shipping to the US. So basically, if you were to get any of the mohair we've got at the moment, so we've got quite a lot up there, but there's quite a lot more to be put up there. So basically, if you go onto my website, that's where you'll find it all, and it'll be capped at 25 Australian dollars to get it sent to you. So it's really quite a good price for that, and you can get quite a few different, quite a few quite a few packs, without paying any more than 25. So it's quite a good deal, idea, or whatever my head's going through. But yeah, I suggest, get some for future time if you can, because it'll be capped at 25, and, get as much as you can for your money. You know what I mean? Not trying to make you spend, $1 million, but trying to get you value for your money. Another one says, exciting. That's amazing. The apps they have now. They really are amazing, the apps they have now. I mean, everything you want to do, if you think about it, you can literally find an app for it or some kind of great help. Deb said, did you see Dawn back together in Facebook? Yes, I did. Congratulations about that. You must be really happy that she's back together. Terry said, I'm telling you, he wants out. I'm telling you, yes, definitely. He definitely wants out. But we've got a special friend who has a little bit of psychic ability, and whenever she sees a number, she sees the number 24. So that could mean a lot of things. It could mean she goes into labor on that day. Could that mean she gives birth on that day? It could mean anything. It could mean she goes home from hospital on that day. But she is seeing the number 24, and she's seeing next weekend to be the weekend that some things happen. So as much as we're like, oh, we're at the same time, at least we kind of feel like we've got a number, if you know what I mean. Oh, please. But at the same time, I'm like to Amy, I was overdue with all of the babies. Amy was due on the 13th of June and came on the 17th, so like a week later. Tiana was due, I can't remember the number, but she came on the 12th of March, so she was 2 weeks late. So I think she was due around the 27th, 28th of February. And then Will was due the 4th of May and come the 6th of May. So he was only 2 days overdue. But, I went overdue with all my babies, so why shouldn't she? I didn't get to go early. So it's like, what is this new thing these days? They even induce you early if you want to, and you can get all these stretch and sweeps and all these different things. It's like, we didn't have that. We just had to wait our turn. Do you know what I mean? You want to lay down, don't you? I know it's a little difficult at the moment. Under the Sun said, how exciting for Amy. It is exciting. Mama said, did you reveal the baby's name yet? No, we didn't. That won't be revealed until he is born. So when we get all the birth details and all that type of stuff. It's very exciting. Good morning, Kerry. She says, hi, Tilda. Say hi. How are you? Deb says hi to Kerry. Jenna says, hey, I had to leave for a bit. I'm back now. I know you had to leave for a bit. I'm glad you're back. Thank you. Elaine says hi. Terry says, I'm seeing the 17th. Well, let's have a look. What are we up to? Is it the 14th today? Yeah. Yep, it's the 14th today. So, okay, we've got a couple of days. It'll be interesting. I don't mind if it comes on the 17th. I really don't. Deb says she is on my bed with me. I missed her so much. Oh, I'm so glad she's back. Gigi says, good morning. And Trav is blowing kisses to Tilly. And thank you. So cute. Angela said, just impatience. Yes, we are very impatient. Gigi said, morning, Kerry, Angela, and Debs. Debs said, it's Shayla's birthday on Monday and Luca and Grace's birthday on Tuesday. Oh my God, you are such a busy mum. Such a busy mum. Let's sit here like that because I don't want to hurt my arm again like you did last week. Yes, so it'll all be very, very exciting, guys. That's for sure. Hopefully, hopefully it's just all runs really smoothly. To say in the least, I'm a little tiny bit nervous. Um, Lachlan, the baby's father, has a job now, and he lives like about 2 hours, 2.5 hours away from Amy. So we're just a little bit, we're not expecting him to arrive, let's just say that, which is really, really sad because he is a really great support for Amy and she really needs that. And he's a great support for me too, because it's a big deal, you know, when you're helping someone in labor and you, especially when it's your child, and you want to do everything you can for them to make it smooth and transitional and easy as possible, but you're sort of, you know, your hands are tied. So when Amani was born, Lachlan and I sort of bounced off each other. He probably bounced off me a little bit more, but we, you know, we sort of tag teamed. You know, we did some massaging of her feet and stuff, and just spending time with her. He, you know, it was just good, and she really, you know, she attaches to his emotions and, you know, goes off that. But with me, you know, we've got a really good relationship, but at the same time, you know, when you get mad at someone, you know, you feel you can just go nuts, and you know, she'll be yelling at me. So anyway, it would have been nice to have that support, but we're sort of not counting on it. So he's either got to miss the birth or he'll arrive towards the end. That's sort of what we're expecting at the moment. If he arrives early, great. We'll be both so happy, but we're trying not to expect it. Now, I've got a cough happening. Deb says hi to Gigi. Jenna says, was Big Brother overdue? No, he's not overdue. He's still got 2 weeks. Our Big Brother, sorry, Amani. No, he came, I think he came 39 weeks, 5 days. So he came about 2 or 3 days before his due date. So, but she did end up having to get induced. So we really don't know what would have happened. She had to get induced because there was problems with the heart, with her heart and his. So yeah, well, we don't know. Miss Donnie said, sorry, late, but here now. Hi, Miss Donnie, glad you're here. Carrie says, good morning, Deb, Elaine, Gigi, and good morning, Angela. Angela says hi to Gigi. Elaine says hi to Kerry, and Jenna says, that makes sense. Yes. So it's all full steam ahead, though. It's all go ahead. We're ready to go. Obviously, Amy's hospital bag's all packed and ready to go, although she keeps adding more to it. Mine is ready, so I've just got some comfy leggings, a nice comfy t-shirt, cardigan, and some socks, and of course my phone chargers, and I've got my camera. I found my camera yesterday because I lost it. I found that, so I'm all good to go. So we're all good to go now. It's just a waiting game. Elaine said hi to Kerry. I know I said that. Amy, there she goes. She said, me and Amani are here. Ha ha. Hi, Amani. Matilda says, hi, Amani and Amy. If you have any questions for Amy, she's right there. You can ask her now. She must be bored at home. But yes, we're all ready to go, don't you reckon, Amy? Well, Amy's definitely ready to go. So that's good. Glad you could make it. Amani, are you being a good boy? Say yes or no. I bet you're saying, mm-hmm. So that's cute. Jenna says, hi, Amy. Gigi says, hi, Amy and Amani. Well, at the hospital, they said that he was more engaged, so that's also a good sign. But she's really feeling it down in her pelvis, really low pain, when she walks, anything. Terry says hi to Amy. Amy said he said yes, and then Under the Sun said hi, Amani and Amy. Amani's probably a little bit, starstruck at the moment. He's probably just sitting there staring at the phone, thinking, what is Grandma doing in that phone? But you know where we are, right, Amani? You're normally here throwing everything on the ground and being really naughty. So you've got to be a good boy today, right? Today was show day. We were going to go to the Ipswich show, which is something we traditionally do every year. We've done it since 1994. But it turned out today's show day wasn't going to be as good as Saturday's. So Saturday they've got the demolition derby, the monster trucks. I think they've got the FX bikes, motorbikes, and the fireworks and everything. So we've decided that we're going to go on Saturday night. So tomorrow we're going to have a big day. We're going to walk Amy like she's one of those draft horse. We're just going to keep walking her. And who knows? I mean, we didn't really do much walking. Oh, you did a walking yesterday, didn't you? Yeah, you did a bit of walking yesterday, Amy, going up to the hospital. So that's probably why you had those Braxton Hicks and all those pains last night. So we'll play it at that anyway. I'm going to sit you up there, Matilda, because of course you're being a little bit heavy again, and that's not really nice on my arm, is it? So what else has been happening, everyone? What's the sitch this week? What have we done this week? We've been doing, just our regular orders every day. We had a visitor yesterday. We had a Marnie for a while. And yeah, it's been a quiet week actually. I don't like quiet weeks, but I should be grateful to have quiet weeks and then lead up to all of this, that's for sure. Amy said he's waving and saying hi. Hi, Amani. Hi. Are you being good? Leslie's here. She said hi, all my friends. Hi, Leslie. Hope you're doing well. Miss Donnie said, so how do you look like Tilly's new? How do you like Tilly's new baby? I do really, really like it. I don't know how much you guys remember how it was before. I mean, she had that the jointed limbs, so the shoulder was really wide set. So now it's more thin set. We can still move everything nice and easily. We've made sure that happens really nice. But before it was really wide, and then like we had a singlet outfit the other day. This one here. We haven't put it back in, but we had this, and her arms really stuck out the side, like as you see, this is nice, but she would have that jointed cloth bit sort of sticking out there, and then her arms even further. So she looked really, really wide. And then in the crotch area, it was the same. So this is much better. We're not 100% certain yet. I'm still, the verdict's still sort of out whether if it's too long. I don't think it's too long. I think it pretty much suits her. It definitely looks better on clothes and everything so far. So like I said, the verdict's out. We're sort of still thinking about it, but I think it's the right one. I mean, we went through 3 bodies. Like I said, the first body was really long. It just looked ridiculous. And I was like, oh, Matilda, I'm so tired, because it was later at night. And then I thought, no, I can't do it to her. So I went back downstairs, put a smaller body on her, and it was pretty good size, but because I wanted to keep Matilda's weight as it is still, it was really, really solid, because of all the weight in it. I mean, she's not that heavy, but the weight that she did have in it really took over. And it was just so solid, like you sort of pat it. It was like you're patting like a a bag full of grain. It wouldn't move or anything. So I thought, oh no, we've got to, well, this is not good enough. So I looked around and I found one. I found one more. It's good having a supply business in these sort of situations. But I found one more, and I believe that it's a really good length. So I didn't want her to look too silly too long, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm happy with it now. Deb says hi to Leslie. Gigi said hi, my darling friend Leslie. Uh, Amy said, okay, we are going. He's cracking it. Okay, bye. Under the Sun said hi, Leslie. Miss Donny said, oh yes, I see arms fit nicer. Yes, they're just a bit nicer, a bit more natural. That's the word we're going for, natural. The other one was just a bit unnatural. And it worked for a while. I mean, she went around the world with it. She always looked really pretty and everything, but I just thought, no, enough's enough. You can change. I almost actually did some rerouting on her hair as well. Some of her original hair. This area here is a little bit sparse in hair, but then I thought, the body's a little bit enough traumatic than adding any more issues. So eventually we will add some more hair because I do love her hair. Like, it's really, especially over this side where there's still a lot of it. I love to brush it and do special things with it. But yeah, we'll get some more hair eventually. We'll just see how we go. Under the Sun said, cute, I love it. Leslie says hi to Gigi. Gigi said, oh, Aunt Annette, my Tilly, not wide. I love Trav. Oh, she was a little bit wide, Trav. She just was. And she's growing up now. So, as you grow up, you get a little bit less bubba chubba and you get a little bit more slender. So she's just getting older. That's okay. Hi, Nicole. How are you going? Jenna said, I'm saving for a silicon snuggle baby. I think I already told you that. Oh, that's exciting. That's really cool. Good on you. I'm proud that you're doing that, getting what you want. Under the Sun said, Matilda looks so much better now. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Janetta, hopefully I said that right. Or Janetta. Janetta says, hi. Hi, how are you going? Thank you. I love that. Love heart. Love heart in the hospital form. That was cute. Jenna said, I know no one will be interested, but there it is. If you are definitely interested, absolutely everyone would be interested. I'm very excited for you. Charmin is here. Hi, Charmin. She says hi, Annette and everyone, and Matilda. Say hello. Deb says she's getting older and she needs more hair. She does need more hair, but like I said, we're going to leave that for another day. I have to say, someone else said to me that they have to change the body. Oh, it was Heidi. Hi. She said she had to change. Oh, just look up at the camera. She had to change the body of her baby. We've got to get used to this new way of things. And she said it's a little bit hard, and it was like, especially since I had to change her 3 times, 3 different bodies. It was traumatic. It was. I've got like a smartwatch here, and it did go in that time. My stress levels were higher, so I was like, oh my god, it wasn't just me feeling the stress of that. It was stressful, so it was traumatic, and that's why I thought I'm not ready to do her hair now. But we will at one time. We'll just see. We'll see. I always thought that maybe when Mateo came back, then I would have time to put her aside for a little bit and really spend time working on her. But I don't know if I can wait that long. We'll just let it go and we'll see. But if Matilda is in hospital getting new implants, implants. Oh, that sounded a little bit modern. If that does happen, then I'll have other babies here. We've got Milo, we've got Angela Eve, we've got Heidi, we've got Serenity, we've got Xanthi, we've got Donnie. Who am I forgetting? There'll be someone. We've got Maxie. Now I'm really stuck. Yeah. So, we've got Noah. Yeah, we've got Noah. We've got Denver. So we've got quite a few babies that's one of them would gladly step in this one's shoes. But you know how we go. Don't forget everyone, click that like button down there. There's 26 people here and only 9 likes. So click that. It's my reward for being here with you guys. Um Holly's here. Holly, she said, I made a Felicity awake for my mum for Mother's Day. She loves her. I hope everyone had a lovely Mother's Day, a nice Mother's Day. Thank you so much for saying that. And that would have been a great Mother's Day gift. Where is Amy? I mean, Amy's gone now, but a reborn for Mother's Day would have been nice. But no, we had a great Mother's Day. It was lovely. I got to spend it with a friend and just felt really nice and special anyway. Gigi said, I was going to Route Traveller, but I can't. I have him around too much. I decided not. Yeah, that's the hard thing, because I think if I did the implanting on Matilda, I would want to have a complete free day, set up the desk ready for her. So at the end of the night, I could put her back together. That would be my goal. But when you become a little bit of a perfectionist, you tend to, especially if you're starting from scratch, it would be difficult for you. But for me, because I sort of have to fill in the gaps, it wouldn't take me more than a day, I would say. So, but yeah, I'd have to have that time put aside, ready to go. Jenna says, I've got to leave. Bye, everyone. Thanks, Jenna, for coming, and good luck with that baby. Gigi said, bye, Jenna. Hope the snuggle baby comes soon. Angela said, bye, Jenna. Miss Donnie said, got to be in the mood to do things sometime. Yeah, that's really true as well. It is really true as well. At the moment, I told you guys last week that I've been sort of reorganizing my house, sort of getting rid of clutter, making things much easier to work with. Well, that's how I am in this room at the moment. If you saw, there is hardly anywhere to walk in here. I sort of have to snake through things to get through. So one of the biggest things in here at the moment is Amani's porta cot. So it's not as such a porta cot. If you look at it right now, it looks exactly like a cot, but the ends sort of fold inwards, which means the two sides collapse in on each other. But it's still quite a big piece, even when it's folded up. But now that we have another baby coming, it's unlikely that we're sort of going to use this foldable cot. When Amani is here during the day, he tends to sleep on the lounge room floor. We sort of put him down there in front of a movie. He falls asleep, and it's all really good. If there was an issue that they had to stay the night, Amy has a porta cot, and I have quite a few bassinets around the area that the new baby could use. And generally, if Amy really needed me that much that she wanted to stay, I would probably stay at her place because it's just more convenient. Armani would get a better night's sleep. Amy would get a better night's sleep. And I'm sure the baby would also be attached somewhat to its bassinet. So at the moment, long story short, I'm trying to sell that foldable cot. So that will mean more room for me in here. And just bit by bit, I am letting go of attachments. And I do have to tell everyone when we're talking about all the positive things that go on in our life, it is really positive to downsize and let go of attachments or clutter as such. My bedroom and my walk-in robe and my bathroom and hallway at the moment are nice and clear, and it's just that freedom you walk through and you automatically feel positive. So yeah, that's what I've got to go for positive this week. Get rid of your clutter and get things cleaned up. Another thing that obviously helps with any kind of anxiety and depression that people have, mental illness, those sort of stuff, is exercise. But it can be really hard to exercise. I think I told you guys last week that I really love to walk. But sort of if I was to walk down my street, the neighbors seem to all be sort of looking, and they watch you as you walk past, and you just feel really uncomfortable. But I love to walk. So number one, I could drive down to River Heart where you guys have seen before, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and I could walk there, but it means I've got to drive somewhere, blah blah blah. Anyway, number two is doing exercise in your own home. So I did have an exercise bike here. I told you all about it because I am short. It really hurt. It hurt my butt. It hurt my legs. My legs really had to stretch, and my arms had to really stretch to get the handlebars. So I thought, that's no good. It's uncomfortable. I don't want to exercise in a situation like that. So I sold my exercise bike and I replaced it by buying a treadmill, but not just any treadmill. I bought what they call a walking pad. It is so cool. It's basically like a treadmill without handles. It's a little bit shorter than a treadmill and a little bit thinner. So you're just walking on it, and it's really great. It's easy to put away. It doesn't take up that much space like most treadmills do. And every day now I get on my walking pad, and I have a goal that I must do 6,000 steps every day. That might not sound much to anyone, but when you're working the way I work, a lot of the work is either sit down or small walking around the store, getting orders and packing them. So you're not doing thousands of steps. So yeah, I'm making sure I do 6,000 steps a day, trying to keep all the positives up and the negatives away. So I just thought I'd let you know that, because the walking pads are a new thing. Not many people know about them. They're about $300. They're not that expensive. And they're really great for your own space. So I just wanted to put that out to tell you guys too, because I love sharing when I get exciting things. It's cool. So sorry that is so long-winded. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, Charmin said, how is Amani and everyone doing? Really, really well. Amani is definitely feeling it at the moment. He knows something's going on. He actually puts his head on Amy's belly, and the baby kicks him sometimes. And he's like, oh. So he knows that something's going on. He knows there's a baby in there, absolutely. And yeah, a little bit clingy. Lisa, she says, hi, I'm glad Tilly's like better. Please tell me, Lisa, am I saying your name right, or is it Lisa? Tell me how I've got to say it. Pat said, hi, Annette and Matilda and everyone. Hope you're well. We are well. Thank you so much. Nicole said, it's a bit cold out this morning. My son had his school Mother's Day morning tea as it was postponed last week due to the COVID. Oh, wow. That would have been nice. Charmin said, I mailed a reborn baby off to Alaska last week. Wow, that's exciting. Nicole said, I'm glad Matilda is feeling better now. She's definitely feeling much better now. Thank you so much. Gigi said, lucky baby, Charmin. I want to see Alaska. Raggedy Girl said, I so agree with you. Oh, that's good. And Charmin said, I would love to go to Alaska too. Tammy's Tiny Tot says, hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Big, big hugs to you, Tammy. Your niece, was it your niece that passed away? Big hugs to you. That was so sad to hear. I'm sorry to hear that. And she also said, I would have been there sooner, but my dog had a poo explosion in his kennel while we were out grocery shopping. Oh my goodness, that wouldn't have been exciting at all. I hope that all got cleaned up nice and quick. Tammy said, yes, my niece, 2 months old. Oh, poor little sweetheart. But prayers were out for her and your family on that time. So I'm so sorry to hear that. That was so sorry. She was so adorable. Under the Sun says hi to Tammy. Lisa said hi. It sounds like she's going to tell us. Is it Lisa? Lisa? Lisa! Yay! That's really cool. My sister's name is Lisa, but it's spelled Leisa. So, see, you're close. You're close. There you go. I'm glad everyone's doing well, though. How is everyone in COVID situations overseas? We in Australia are doing very good. There's been a few small incidents, but Whenever we have small incidents, they pretty much lock down things very, very quickly. And, it just doesn't ever get a chance to expand, if you know what I mean. Tammy said she never left. She never left the hospital. She's been fighting to live since she was born. Oh, poor sweetheart. Poor little baby girl. I'm so sorry that happened to your family. It must be very difficult. You have to make that baby now, right? Miss Donnie said having our city 150th birthday, sewing dolls' clothes for the craft show Saturday. I'm excited. Oh, that's very exciting. Tammy said hi to Under the Sun. Lisa said my parents thought back uh, in the 50s, it would be cool to have my name spelt different. Yeah, my parents were a little bit the same too, but I love the spelling of your name. It's really good. Under the Sun said, hi, Miss Donnie. Gigi said, oh, Tammy, giant hugs for you and your family. Charmin got her second vaccine 2 weeks ago. We still haven't got all our vaccines yet. It's normally only, the people that really need it and the elderly. I don't think like I would be eligible for a vaccine probably at least for another year. So yeah, but it's nice and quiet here. So it's good. It's good and positive at the moment. The only thing that we're sort of holding on like this for is if there was a COVID case in Queensland or Brisbane where we are, um, they, like I said, they do quick lockdowns, like 3-day lockdowns, just to keep everyone in their space. And if that happened and Amy went into labor, they would only let one person in with her into the labor room. Now she's got myself, Lachlan, and she's got a student midwife. So she would only be able to choose one. And out of all of those, I know she would want to choose Lachlan. But if he's really far away, she's like stuck in between a rock and a hard place. So I really hope she doesn't have to make that kind of decision. Obviously, her student midwife is fantastic. She's great for advocating for Amy to get everything she needs and wants done her way. So, well, please pray that does not happen, that we do not have any COVID cases. Under the Sun said Kieran and JJ are ready for story time. It's story time in about 10 minutes. And this story is so cool. I can't wait to read it. Amy has told me it's a sad story, but she said it's sad in a good way. So I'm just all excited. It's about a little kookaburra. So we're very excited to read that for sure. Tammy said, we are in lockdown to the point it's only food shopping. Underpants are not essential, so we can't buy them. You are kidding me. That's like going against all of our rights. Oh my God. That's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope everyone had fresh undies before this went down and weren't at their last straw. You know, when you get to your last straw and all your undies are either stretched out or, they got holes appearing in them or something like that. And you're thinking, all right, I'm going to go undies shopping today, and you buy like a good lot of 10 new undies. I really hope everyone was stocked up on their undies. That is so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Gigi said, when did underpants not become a much needed item? Like imagine if they had to get to the stage where they had to make their own undies, and even that, they'd have to have the material to do so. Charmin said, where are you, Tammy? She's in Canada, Ontario. Tammy said, today is John and my 9th anniversary of being together. Oh my God, congratulations. That's beautiful. Gigi said, congratulations, Tammy. Tammy said, baby clothes are locked off from us. Really? What if someone's just about to have a new baby? Wow. I saw someone shared a picture and masks were locked off. Like there was a section cordoned off where they couldn't buy anything past that line, and past the line were masks. And you thought, wow, that's crazy. Who's thinking there? Tammy said happy anniversary. Terry said happy anniversary, Tammy. Tammy said Ontario, Canada. Gigi said, what? Babies don't need clothes? No wonder Amazon socks are soaring. Wow. You need lots of clothes. I mean, we just need clothes for her just as a mental state thing. Like, okay, we need to buy something new for Matilda today. It just goes with the whole territory, right? Crazy. Oh, the stocks on Amazon. You said not socks. Sorry. Terry said, my 36th anniversary is on Monday. Oh my God. Congratulations. That's so exciting. Wow. Happy anniversary. Tammy said, yeah, my grandson needs a summer hat and clothes, and the masks were blocked off here too. Someone's gone nuts. Someone's gone very nuts. Wow. Tammy says, happy anniversary to Terry. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. It's amazing how things like that change. Like, Tammy, are you able to buy online? So can you buy your underwear online or baby clothes? What's the situation there? Gigi said, congratulations, Terry. Charmin said, happy anniversary, Terry. Oh, so cute. Oh, I know. You can have a little rest, little girl. Hey? She's getting tired. Let's get your blanket back because it is getting a bit nippy in here, that's for sure. Hey? You can keep me warm too. She's got a nice paddable bum at the moment, actually. It's quite nice. Fits right in my hand. Terry said, thanks, everyone. You're very welcome. I hope you're going to be able to do something special for that. Tammy said, yes, we can buy online, but some things are hard to get right, the right size online. Wow. Any idea to when it's going to end for you? Like here in Australia, it's never, we always knew of an end. They would give us a date. They would say 2 weeks in lockdown or, we never really, we pretty much always knew where we stood, if you know what I mean. That'll be interesting to know. Oh, you're snuggly. You're snuggly. Oh, that's what I should talk about. Mateo today has arrived to his new destination. Miss Donnie said, we are and have been open and shopping all year. Good. Oh, that's good. So Mateo has arrived to Chrissy. Now she's got a YouTube channel. Now make a mental note of this. It's Mama, Mamas, Mama's Little Ducklings Nursery, I think, or Reborns. But if you just type in on YouTube, Mama's little, I think it's LIL Ducklings. Could be little, but you'll work it out. You will see the video of Mateo's box opening for his arrival. So very exciting. So he is in Louisiana now for 3 weeks. And then the next mum is under the sun. Woo! It's so exciting. We are finally moving. It's so cool. Let me just confirm everything. So after Danette, so under the sun, we've got Selena, which is under, willow tree, under the willow tree. Is that right? I haven't said that in a while. So I've got to confirm with her that she's still able to take him. I know she's very busy at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. Then we're on to Leslie. Leslie, are you still there or have you flown the coop? And then we're on to Edie, if we remember Edie, and then Paula Cash. So that's and then we've got Julia Brewer. I'm not sure if she will go with him because she really loved him, but I know she's really busy with other things at the moment. And then we're on to Terry. So we're going pretty good there. It's very, very exciting. It's very exciting. So if I had to count all the mums that are due to have him, so we're with Christy now. So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more mums to have. And out of those mums, the ones that I know will take him is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 9. So it's really exciting. If all goes to plan, he could be home in a year. Wow, that is very, very exciting. So stay tuned with all that. It's very exciting. Under the Sun said hi to Under. Tammy said we were supposed to be out of lockdown on May 20th, but they just extended it till June now. I mean, at least you've got a time ending, but yeah, changing it makes it difficult, right? Terry said, I have a friend in Ontario. He said mid to late June for lockdown. Is it still that, Tammy? Charmin said, I'm making myself a little reborn baby. She is the little Ashley away. Oh, I love Ashley. Beautiful. Gigi said, yes, Annette, but we are so lucky, nowhere near the amount of infections or deaths like overseas. I know, aren't we blessed? We are so blessed. I thank God every day, for what we've had to endure. It hasn't been anything like others. So, so very grateful. Tammy said we went into lockdown back in April originally. Wow. It's MAMAW, Miss Donnie. It definitely ends in a W. And I can't see it at the moment. So I'm sure it's Little Ducklingsley. I hope I haven't got it wrong. Gigi said Louisiana is beautiful. Good fishing too. Oh, hopefully you get some fishing. Okay, Leslie's here. Leslie, will you still be taking Mateo when he arrives? Bernadette says, good morning, Bernadette. Glad to see you here. Under the Sun said, wow. And she said, woohoo, I'm so excited. I sure need Mateo. My kids can't wait. I'm so happy. I'm so happy we finally got to this moment. Terry said, I hear Will in the background, LOL. Yeah, today's a show day, so he doesn't go to school today because we get the day off. It's a public holiday for the show. Pat said, we are just starting to come out of lockdown. We will be able to meet other people outside, only in groups of no more than 6 in the public. Oh, wow. Pat said, houses can serve beer outside in beer gardens. Is that beer? Or beer outside in beer gardens? But everything is still restricted. Oh, okay. Wow. Miss Donny said we have never been locked down, just asked to wear masks. Oh, okay. We did have we have had a few lockdowns. Leslie said yes because I want to hug a huge part of me. Oh, definitely. Lisa said, what is the new baby's name going to be, or will your daughter wait until the baby's born? We're waiting till the baby's born. We say, well, it's actually my decision, really. I'm surprised Amy went with it. But I wanted to wait until the baby is born because I want to give back to everyone. It's my gift to everyone. So, of course, it's very exciting to wait until the baby's born and weighs and wait and see its face. Very exciting. But even more exciting, you're just like, what's its name? What's its name? What's its name? It's kind of like a gift. It's exciting. So that's my whole idea. And Amy went with it. So I'm really glad that she did. So stay tuned. Under the Sun said my state just ended the mask mandate. And if you are vaccinated, no more masks. Oh, wow. Gigi said, Pat, I read that as bears and had a vision of drunk bears. Not good. So cute. Under the Sunset, I mean, you're my bad. Or that's, we understood, no worries. Okay, we're going to get ready for story. The boys are playing music outside, so hopefully that isn't interfering with me talking to you. Tammy said 2 months of lockdown where everything is completely closed up except food and pharmaceutical. It's just too much. It is a little bit much. It's hard. It's very hard. Mwah. So story time's coming, guys. So get your babies ready. Get your reborns, your animals, puppies, kittens, children, grandchildren. Get them ready. And we're going to read in a minute. Under the Sun said, wow, Tammy, it is too much. It's something we're not used to. And so when you don't really feel like there's an end coming, it can be quite mentally effective. Bernadette said, Annette, how do I measure for rings? One leg fell off last night. Okay, so rings is this. So you measure from here to here, okay, in that area. Not this is for plugs. If you're measuring for plugs, it's plugs. So say if this came, I don't even know if I've got a little measuring thing here. Do I? Should have because I've got everything else. But anyway, just measure from here to here. And let's say this is like just under 8 centimeters, then it would need a 78 millimeter neck ring to go there. Okay, so hopefully that helps. So convert centimeters to millimeters. So if this area is 4 centimeters, then it will be 40 millimeters that you have to buy the plug for, or neck ring for, if you know what I mean. Hopefully that helps. Good luck with that. Lorna's little love says, hi, Annette. All good here in Scotland. I'm glad to hear that. I'm so glad. Gigi said, Tammy, I feel for you. My LGA has had 0. Ooh, wow, okay. You're very welcome, Bernadette. Pat said, I wish my great grandchildren could listen to story time, but it's just past midnight here. So sorry about that. Terry said, I have a question on magnets. What would the millimeter size be? Okay, so inside the head, I normally use a thicker magnet inside the head, and I use a 10 by 5 millimeter. So that's for inside the head. On the outside, I use a 10 by 3 millimeter. If I'm using honey bug dummies, again, that's a little bit different. They take a different magnet, but normally you get magnets pre with the honey bug dummies. So yeah, that's my go-to. Inside the head, 10 by 5 millimeter. On the outside, if you're making your own dummy, a 10 by 3 millimeter. So hopefully that helps you. Under the Sunset and Net, are you supposed to be doing your reborning tutorial videos, or are you taking a short break while having Amy with you, right? Great baby. Yep, I know what you mean. I'm not taking a break. It's just been really, really busy here. I've actually just finished recording for my next tutorial for the matte varnish and everything for the Liam, but I haven't got it edited yet. So when I get a moment to sit in here by myself and do some editing, we will be working on that. So it should be released soon, but yeah, it's just trying to juggle work, babies, grandchildren, children at the moment. So it's still happening, but I do hope to get back to it a lot more soon. Miss Donnie said, what glue do you use to glue magnets? Well, when I'm actually gluing the magnet inside the head, I use a glue called Gel Bond. It's a product I get from Bunnings Hardware here. It's like a yellow kind of gel bond. So it's flexible. It's a flexible glue. I don't know what you could use there. On the magnet on the dummy, I would typically, I haven't done that in a while because I only use Honeybug, but in the past I would use the E6000. I felt that sealed very well, but you must use gloves when using that glue because it can be quite toxic. But that's generally what I use. Also, if I didn't have the E6000, I would just use a hot glue gun because basically I put the hot glue onto the dummy, put the magnet on, and then I'd put some more hot glue on, and I'd glue over the magnet like a round piece of felt. So that would protect the lips and the paint and everything from the scratching of the magnet, if you know what I mean. So yeah, hot glue gun's pretty good for that as well. As long as it's a quality hot glue gun. If it wasn't, then it's going to be a waste of time using it. Under the Sunset, I mean still not. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm still doing them. Country Mama says, you're from America. Hi, how are you? I hope you're happy over there at the moment and warm or not too cold, whatever. You're going to warmer weather. So Terry said, thanks. You're very welcome. Charmin said, wow, Scotland. I would love to visit there as well. Wouldn't we all love to be free to go everywhere? Deb said I use 10 by 2 millimeter on my dummy. The 2 millimeter is just a little bit too thin, and it may not have enough pull to pull certain dummies. I found the 10 by 3 pretty much worked on most babies with the two forces coming at each other inside. 2 millimeter, just a little bit too thin. Under the sunset, I mean helping holy cow. I can't spell tonight. That's all right. I tell you what, my spelling when I'm sending people messages lately is just ridiculous. It's always off what I'm trying to say, and I always have to go back and fix things. It's just crazy. Is that Ryan? I'm not sure if I've said that right. Said hi from Australia. Hi. I'm from Australia too. So good stuff. Okay, we're going to start story time. Mwah. Matilda's going to lay down there and be comfy. And we're going to get ready for the story, which is Jeremy. So I love this story. It's going to be so cute. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Country Mama said, I'm from Buffalo, New York. Oh, that's exciting. Tammy said, I need to message you later. Yep, go for it. And Gigi said, hi, Ryan. Lovely day in Oz today. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I am in Ipswich in Queensland, so near Brisbane. You sort of where you probably know exactly where I am. So there we are. Where are you from, actually? We should ask. So yeah, get everyone ready. Let me know when everyone's ready for me to start story time. This is a cool book today. I know it's going to be cool. I'm just going to go with that. I just found some matte varnish down there. That's exciting. It's from South Australia. Cool. Gigi said, I'm in North Rivers near Byron. Tammy said it was 19 degrees here today. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's actually cool. It's been here about 25 degrees at the top. Okay, we're going to get started. I'm just going to bring this camera a little bit closer. There's my workbench. Okay. So we're ready to read the story of Jeremy. It's going to be exciting. You're going to love it. Okay, everyone. And listen for story time. It is cute, isn't it? Look at him. Okay. Last year, a pair of kookaburras made a nest high in the big palm tree in our garden. One night, our cat brought a baby bird into the lounge room. It was very ugly, with a big beak, big bulgy closed eyes and no feathers. It was a baby kookaburra. It must have fallen out of the nest in the palm tree. We couldn't put it back because the nest was too high. We put the baby bird in a box and kept it warm with a hot water bottle. We named it Jeremy. Jeremy loved to eat. We got some special food for baby kookaburras and fed him every 4 hours. He grew very quickly. After 1 week, Jeremy started to get little spiky feathers. His eyes were still closed. When Jeremy was 2 weeks old, he looked more like a bird. His feet were very big and his spiky feathers were getting longer. Now his eyes were open and he watched everything around him. He still ate lots of food. Soon he had lots of real feathers and he was much heavier. He loved to be cuddled and he started to know his name. He always told us when it was time for more food by squawking loudly. Boy, did he squawk a lot. Jeremy grew so fast that he was often tired. At night, he liked to watch television, but he nearly always fell asleep. Sometimes he didn't want to go to bed. Once Jeremy came to school with me for show and tell. Jeremy was so friendly that everyone wanted to take turns holding him. Jeremy really liked this. Jeremy's new feathers made him very itchy. By the time he was 4 weeks old, he looked just like a grown-up kookaburra, but smaller. Jeremy loved to watch the fish in our fish tank. I wonder if he was thinking how nice they would be for lunch. Soon Jeremy wanted to fly. He practiced flapping his wings but could not get off the table. He would wear himself out and then he would have a sleep. When Jeremy started to fly properly, he crashed into walls. It was time for him to be outside. He loved being in the backyard listening to other birds. He was now 6 weeks old. Over the next few days, Jeremy started to fly around a lot. The willy wagtails chased him everywhere. He always came back to the window when it was time to be fed. The day before Christmas, Jeremy came to say goodbye. He landed on my shoulder and gave me a kiss. Then he flew up to the big gum tree in the backyard to sit with two other small kookaburras. Perhaps they were his brother and sister. At sunset, the three kookaburras flew away together. That was the last time we saw Jeremy. We were so glad that Jeremy had grown up to be a beautiful, healthy kookaburra and that he had found his family. The end. That was a little bit sad. That was a little bit more than a bit sad, wasn't it? But a beautiful story. I loved it. Absolutely love the story of Jeremy. Let's have a look. Deb said she wants to go to South Australia one day. Gigi said, beautiful country if you like desert, Deb. Gigi said, Western Australia is the only state I have not been to yet. It's beautiful in WA. Deb said, I've only been to Queensland, Victoria, WA. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gigi said she is the only state you haven't been to yet. You would love Western Australia. Angela, thank you so much for sharing everything for me. What is a gum tree? A gum tree is actually it's kind of tree actually where koalas mainly live. They eat all the gum leaves. It's actually their only diet really. So yeah, a gum tree. It's a big tree, long sort of slender leaves on it. Very well known, obviously, in Australia, and especially in our Australian bush, we have a lot of gum trees, And yeah, the koalas love them, but you always see the kookaburras sitting in them around. I can see one right out my window now, but it's a little bit far to actually show you exactly what it would look like. Miss Dunny said, my son's name. Oh, your son's name's Jeremy. Beautiful. Yes, we also call them the eucalyptus tree. So that might actually tweak to you, knowing what it is. Gigi said, Deb, go to Tassie, the Scotland of Australia. Yeah, definitely. Under the Sun said, Kieran and JJ loved it very much. Thank you, Annette. You're very welcome. Lisa said, your day is just starting. My day is just ending. I live in coastal Maine. Thank you, Annette, for your precious story. My reborn twins, Emmy and Emmett, loved it. I love their names. They're so beautiful. And I'm glad that they love the story time. Gigi said 365 SP of gums, koalas eat 5. Okay, I didn't get that exactly. Is that 365 species of gums? Koalas only eat 5. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Thank you so much, Gigi, for sharing that fun fact. So we're off now. We don't have anything major today, hopefully. We were going to go for a bit of a walk with Amy through the Japanese gardens, but I think she has a friend over, so I might have to rethink my day. Oh, you like that story, Traveller? I'm so glad. Charmin said, thank you. That beautiful story, Annette. Love you guys. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and blessed. Stay safe, everyone. Absolutely, you too. Miss Donnie said, glad I got caught up on all the real and reborn baby news. I'm so glad too. Thank you, Miss Donnie. Deb says, bye, love and hugs. Bye to you too. And Elaine. Gigi said, I live with an environmentalist who specializes in ukes. That's so cool. Deb said, love the story. I'm glad you love the story too. We love the story as well. All right, guys. Well, it's time for me and Matilda to go. Matilda definitely needs to be put down for a sleep. She's looking a little bit tired here. So we'll see you next week. Remember, stay tuned wherever you sort of follow me the most, whether it be Facebook or YouTube. Stay tuned. Whenever you're sort of getting on, just check and see if there's been any updates from me. And my husband is calling me, so I will go. Yes, it is. All right. Sorry, interruptions from husbands. They know better. So have a great weekend, guys, and a great week ahead. Stay positive, really, really positive. Knock all that negative stuff out. It will kill you. Not literally, but it will make you feel terrible. Have a great weekend. We love you so much. And happy reborning. See you guys.